I think there are probably three main concerns that MBAs bring to the table every year when they speak to us. The first being language. We're in the DACH area. German is obviously the predominant language. There is a big concern. Do we need to speak German to get jobs? And the simple answer is no, you don't. There are a lot of companies that would like people to be speaking German, but majority of companies that we are engaging with, English is the main language. Second concern is work permit. Will I be able to find work? And again, we have some fantastic stories of individuals who have found opportunities, job opportunities in Switzerland. Getting the work permit is not necessarily impossible. It just means that the company has to demonstrate why you are the best candidate for the job. And the third is career transition. So transitioning from either one country to Switzerland, Germany, or Austria, or transitioning into a different industry in a different industry or a different function. And again, we have some fantastic stories of individuals who've made industry changes. We have a few tools as well that we encourage the students to use that can help them in this transition. So for example, the corporate projects. It does help them, get exposure to a new industry, get exposure to a new function, and see if they like it. We measure offers received, and typically we have 85% of the class that have receive offers within 3 months post-graduation, which is a decent benchmark. In terms of exit salaries, base salary is around 110,000 Swiss francs annual base salary, and then with total comp, so that includes performance bonuses, sign-on bonuses, and other benefits. That total comp annual Swiss salary goes up to around 120,000. And of course, that can vary depending on industry, individual, whether they're younger or more progressed in their professional career, country, Switzerland, Germany, Austria, somewhere else in Europe or in the world. So it's really, it can vary, but that's our average base total comp. The Financial Times lists St.Gallen with approximately mid 60% salary increase. This is after PPP adjustment, based on where the people are working, where they're coming from. So obviously that has to be taken into account. From a career perspective, we look at a more of a holistic approach. Now, internal motivators, which are the opposite to external, are very personal, very subjective. So of course, I can mention a few that may make sense to some people, but they are very, very personal and individual. And that's something we look at from a career perspective too early on. What are their internal motivators? What are people wanting to achieve? How do people define success? However, of course, our MBAs do end up with a significant salary increase at the end. And that's something that is important for us. We see a lot of our students receiving offers from probably, I'd say, 5 major industries. First industry is manufacturing, the likes of ABB, Schindler, Siemens. Second industry is financial services, where we see the likes of traditional banks. We also see cryptocurrency, and we see the likes of, for example, Partners Group. Third industry, technology. We see the likes of Microsoft, for example. The fourth industry, where we see a lot of, or several offers coming towards our students and our alumni. Consulting, the likes of EY, Deloitte, for example. The final industry would be pharma, where we see giants like Lonza, for example, making offers to our students, Novartis, Roche, etc., etc. In addition, there are other opportunities opening up in Switzerland. Switzerland is a great location for startups and scale-ups. So Switzerland provides a lot of opportunities for our students. We have a lot of hidden champions that students are not necessarily aware of. When they come and do the program, this is part of the process, is to discover some of these hidden champions. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from, you will more than likely find an opportunity, whether it be in a startup, scale-up, medium-sized company, or corporate within Switzerland.
Preview.